Don't even know. Ew. I got on, friend. I don't even know if it's actually showing. Hello. How are you?
Hello.
Oh, wow. Everyone decides to come. What a pleasure.
I'll close
I
that.
think we still missing you close that away.
This
Episode, which maybe one of your low energy. The vibes. I had a very, very long day. I have an excruciating headache, but we're talking about one of my favorite topics. So I'm here, but it's probably 2 minutes before y'all.
How's it going?
Good. Well, I mean, besides the technical issues, I think Facebook is up, but it keeps freezing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I know this is that topic that you can't freeze on YouTube.
God.
YouTube was doing the
this is
same thing. Sound like he said, oh, man. I would drink alcohol, but I might fall.
Are you live right now?
Oh yes.
Yeah. So
Because they switch roles.
yeah, I think it's software generated, so that's just something I'm gonna have to report. Not much I can really do right now.
Right.
So, all right. Well,
First of all, I would like to say my world has been nice and cold.
Your what?
My world has been nice and cold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
I'm sorry, but where are you at?
Oh, I'm up somewhere up top where it's cold at, you know.
I'm sorry, my son is like squealing in the back, and he just loves to talk over me. So, oh man, hang on a sec. There you go. I'm sorry, where are you again, Bando?
Up top, somewhere where it's cold at, and then say we're supposed to be getting some snow here. I'm like not too far from in Toronto.
Oh shoot, you're like in the Northeast.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's very cold up here right now.
Yeah, that's how it is up there.
No. Wait. Dang, bro. I'm doing something right now. I'm coming here. I'm just looking at my name is keep showing up on here, and I'm fixing it right now. Frank iPhone. I don't like that.
oh, it's because it's
Frank iPhone. Oh yeah.
I'm glad it didn't convert it over.
He's gotta change it.
Yeah. So look. It's a nice, beautiful, very, very topic to talk about because we've been on the chakras last week and a week before that, and it's have a lot to do with what we're about to talk about today as well. So, anybody want to take it? How everybody week been last week, this week, how everybody week been. I got weekly.
Oh, don't panic, pivot.
Don't panic, pivot. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
You know what? I definitely know what you're talking about. When you say don't panic, don't. Hey, say no more. Say no more. Say no more. So how everything going for you, Mo?
Long day. So all I can say. Very, very, very long day. Oh look, our comments are working. So what we talking about today? We're talking about sacred sexuality.
Yep.
Well, I thought, like I said, I thought I could be able to come up in this thing and just talk about some real sex shit. You hear me? But unfortunately, that ain't what this is. This shit is real, very, very deep. But
I mean, it can be really simple too. You know, you just start simple.
no, yeah, it can. You can. I'm gonna say this though. All right, I'm gonna just start it off with. You definitely have to be careful who you have sex with. Not just I don't know. I mean, it's that too. You know, you got a lot of diseases and stuff out there, but is all right. Once you see the person is, you know, taking care of her on that level on the disease part, making sure she good or he good on that level. Pause. I'm just saying that for the women's and we saying that for the men's perspective. It's a spiritual side too as well. You have to look into because what I discovered and found out that when you do have sex with this person or whoever you think about, you know, having sex with, I hate to say it, but you're having sex with multiple people that the person has had sex with before. So meaning energy is like the energy source. So if you make her adopt some type of, you know, mood swings or what type of, you know, things that the person was going through at the, you know, the previous, you know, past, you know, relationships that person had, he had, or she had, you know what I'm saying? It can get on to you. And also, the shit is real deep, bro. I'm gonna just say that. I won't keep going. I want, you know, I'm gonna let everybody else get them, but the shit is real fucking. It's real deep. I'm talking about deep, deep, deep. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, man. She had to say, look, sex is supposed to be fun, man. Shit, supposed to be fun.
I think an important
It can
word
still be
is
fun.
to-
It can still be fun. What are you talking about?
Nah.
But
Yeah,
it can still, it's still fun. It's just collectively to just kind of be frivolous, you know, about sex sometimes, especially if you're like not married or if not something committed or whatever. I mean, sex is so much freer than it had been.
Nasty, man. You seen the Georgia stuff, bro? Bro, who takes balance out of a suitcase?
We're talking about sacred sexuality.
No, we talking about
somebody in the comments said the young bull in the top.
I love it. Keeping it real.
I'm lost. I can't see it.
Yeah, anyway, you know, you know, be choosy who you're with, you know. You exchange energies with people, you know, when you're intimate with them. I mean, how do you not? You're exchanging fluids.
You say,
I mean,
there's only one.
But I understand that.
We're inside each other, so I'm like,
no. The literal, in the literal physical sense, it's would they not exchange energy? How do you start with that? You know what I'm saying?
We was just like, oh shit, this feel good. You know what I'm saying? But on this level, what we talking about, you really.
I don't know about that.
I think in this day and age, people are.
I mean, I can't say that. Like for me, especially when my children were born, they were born out of love. I'm not sitting there like, ooh. I mean, in that case, that's like how some of people have. That's true, but I guess for me it's just a different perspective because
just to say,
mine was,
you know,
with my partner.
What I was saying is that, okay, when you creating your child, you're not really, there's a different level when you're creating your child, meaning how you like they say when you're making love is like more of, the touching, the feeling, the, more of mind. It's more of a mind control thing going on, like more of, energy, like the energy source, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's more a spiritual ritual going on than anything. You know what I'm saying? When you having sex with a person, not just having sex and be like, shit, let's make a kid, I'm just saying, it's different levels of it.
It's on both sides. So, well, actually, I can't say it's on both sides. At the end of the day, whether the person feels that it's spiritual or not, it is. So whether it's meaningful, whether you're, having sex, or you call it making love with the person that you want to be with, or whether you having, did I say one night stand? Whether you're having a one night stand or you're doing it for fun, at the end of the day, regardless of what your perception or perspective of it is, it's spiritual. So, you're connecting to that person's spirit. You're creating a spiritual soul tie. And it's like for some women, that's how, when we're in situations and you may really like a guy, and I can't say just for some women, men can be the same way too, but as me being a female, I can attest, I can give you my experience based on female. But it's like if you're with somebody and you really like that person, you actually create a a spiritual connection with that person. And when you detach, you feel some kind of way. You feel like that person has become a part of you. That person has become connected to you. Which in most cases, you get some men like, man, she tripping, or she quote unquote dick whipped. It's not about that. It's about that connection that's pulling the spiritual connection that's created. That is pulling that woman, or I can say individual, to the other person. That's what that issue is. And then, we tend to feel as women like, oh, he just wanted sex and blah, blah, blah. We feel some kind of way because we are now spiritually connected to that person. That means we're spiritually connected to that person's demons, to the person's angels, to whatever that person has. We have now connected ourselves to that energy source.
Yep.
And that's the bottom line.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
yep.
Be careful who you have, who you make.
What you about to say? Be careful who you have fleas with. That what you about to say?
I say be careful who you have sex with. That's great. How are you? You gotta be careful who you have sex with, because everybody you may love to say fleas. Everybody you make love to or have sex with is not for you. Like when I went through my own phase where I literally had to go where I really didn't want any quote unquote relationship. I didn't want no connection. I just wanted sex. But I had to go into the situation conditioning my mind to prepare myself not to feel connected. Even though I know there was a connection there, but it's like if I condition myself first to not expect it, even though when it comes, because it's going to come, I can just push it off because that's what I went into it for. But doesn't mean that it didn't exist. It still does. I just had the best way I can sex.
Yeah, because y'all women, y'all can't seduce a man, so.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. But
depends
seduction. Everybody can't seduce. Every woman can't seduce. Men can seduce women too. Like y'all tripping.
I think everybody can seduce. I just think
it's the art of it. Like you have to really know. It depends. If you're seducing not to manipulate, then okay. Okay.
I think that.
What about
I
them
think
ballads?
Everybody. What about them ballads? What about them ballads, man? That's crazy. Man. And the fact that That's not on CNN.
I can get him off topic very easily.
I love like the political peanut gallery right now. This is so great.
It's insane, bro. It's like
okay.
It's so awesome.
Like I was saying,
the many facets of life.
I know, right?
I think everybody can seduce. I just think like everybody has a different way of doing it, and that it's like a lock and a key. Every key doesn't open like a key and stuff like that. And some people might, some people enjoy the chase. Some people enjoy being chased. Some people enjoy not acting like there isn't a relationship there when everybody, and a person's attraction style is very telling of, their personality, like what type of person you're getting involved with, and if you should get involved with that person in the first place. Because if they choose to attract you and they come up to you very forthright and very engaged and intense and in your face, and you don't like that, don't expect you to get with them and they mellow out. Like it seems like if they were willing to go after you with that type of ferocity, they'd be willing to go after a lot of other things with that type of ferocity. So if you're like a mellow person and you don't really want all that drama and all that, but even that being said, there's a rule. There is a rule of duality in the universe. Opposites attract, yin and yang, wu wei, whatever you want to call it. That is at play sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes, because sometimes it could be your exact opposite, and you dislike them because it's just not your cup of tea, So it's like, yeah.
So now that we've gone over the beginning logistics, let's talk about when you actually have a partner that you are connecting with, because I think there's a higher level to I like to call it love making. There's a higher level to love making when you actually connect with the person and you are actually on the same level. It doesn't become just
I'm trying to
You're making me laugh too hard. There is you made me lose my train of thought. So, like, love making, right? So there is, when you have two people that's on that same level, when they're I can't say, I'm not gonna say the same, but they're both spiritual. And what I mean by the same is they both want the same things in a relationship. So, I mean, whether you call it monogamous or not, it is a monogamous relationship, but they both are in the relationship. It's not a lust, it's a love. And it's self in the activity for self. And when they're both on that level and they both connect spiritually, sex is like a journey. It's like, it's not like, we're doing it this position. Oh, okay, let's turn this position. Oh, let's turn this position. It's like, unfortunately, sometimes, and even in my past experiences, the whole object of sex was just to have the orgasm. Like, of course, it's going to come, but it's like, that shouldn't be your motive when you start. Sometimes you're trying to race to it. It's like, no, take your time, slow and steady wins the race. Be a journey. You're supposed to enjoy it together. And when you have those two people that's on that same level and they're actually enjoying the art of the act, I mean, you got to think about it. When you're in love with somebody, that's the closest you can be with that person. That's the closest that you can be with that person to, and that point where your two bodies become one. So it's just a different journey. I mean, hey,
in my body.
You say I wanna fade in my body. I wanna be able to see the stars.
I'm
What's that song? Say I can see the stars. You can see the what's that song back in the day? I'm telling
The
you.
moon just.
I'm into a lot of things, but I generally try to stay in my body. If that's
so, I've experienced that. Within my life, the connection, with somebody. Whereas love making is not just even my whole term of like just having sex. It's like it was love making because it was a journey. You have fun. Like even when it was over, it's like, oh man, I could take more. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that for me was just a completely different experience. And it comes from when you have two people that are together, they truly want to be with each other. They're connecting spiritually. It's amazing. It's one of the most beautiful acts you can ever perform. And it's not just like, oh wow, I had an orgasm, great, I'm tired. It's just about that. It's the connection to the point you don't even keep track of time.
Say something about some polygamy.
About that.
I heard some polygamy and up, and that came out your mouth or some things. I guess I heard something else. I guess I heard wrong. I just think polygamy is just put in the wrong perspective of it make it bad for it just make it real bad for different people that's out there that's just using it for self-control.
Wait, hold up. You talking about when you have like two spouses or a man with multiple? I'm gonna say it the selfish way. A man with multiple women. It could be a woman with multiple men. Is that what you're talking about?
That's not. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But that's not selfish, though. I mean, selfish is when someone is.
Where the selfishness comes in at is because you got most men who introduce it. They want to have multiple women, but when a woman is like, okay, well, if you have multiple women, I can have multiple men, then it becomes a problem. So
double standard.
No, listen. What I'm saying, and then you got hold on, hold on.
Okay.
Then you got the women. Then you got the women.
I don't agree with
finish?
that.
Are we done?
But no, we're not.
We finished? Are we done?
We're not done.
Because listen, I want to say. I just want to say something. Because y'all leaving someone else out. Because you got the women that's out there just want to be by themselves with the women and just cast everything out. You know what I'm saying? And just want to raise how can you how can you do that? How can you do that? Like
I gotta go. I can't.
What?
Hey.
No.
We've been talking about a lot. Nigga, I've had you and 3 other kids. What you think?
What happened? We got too much to think about.
Sorry, son. But it is what it is.
You know what?
You're 19 now.
Nobody wants to hear that.
You get it.
Nobody wants to hear that.
You think I want to hear about you?
No,
That's not the point.
Happened.
This is not the premise of the show. Okay? Go ahead. What you were saying? Hey, your mom rolling. I'm just playing.
I'm leaving. I'm not coming back. I'm leaving.
He left out the room.
I pulled the plug. Hang this shit up, Lord.
Anyway, let's go back to the. He really left. We've lost the host, but it's okay.
Well, like
I don't agree with. I think it should be men and women. I mean, I'm sorry, a male and a woman. I don't agree with all of that. And then, men tend to be very selfish. I mean, let's go back with men who want to have threesomes. They want to have threesomes and they always want to include a woman. You don't hear no man be like, hey, yeah, well, that'd be awkward to include another man. But I'm just saying. I mean, y'all want women and women together? The men don't have to touch each other. I'm just saying, though. It's just the point. It's just the selfishness in it. You
Nobody got time. Nobody got time playing no songs. The three. They got time to playing Three Musketeers, swordsman and shit.
You can, but don't expect it to be no relationship. Expect it to be like a one.
Well, I don't think the man should ask the woman to have a threesome if he's not willing to allow her to do the same. Just like these relationships where I've actually had a man come to me. I've actually had a man to come to me to offer for me to be in one of those relationships. Whereas, hey, his premise was, I'm making a lot. You have a good career. You're making a lot. This other chick, she has a great career. She's making a lot. We put all of our money together, and then, man, you could get what you want. You could do what you need, and all this and that. And financially, everybody will be great. Okay, true. From the financial perspective, when people bring their money together, you can do more with it. But, so you mean to tell me just because of finances, I'm going to choose to settle for less? So while he has multiple women going around and we all running to him and catering to his ass, and I guess I'm on a Monday, she on a Wednesday, and on any other day. But wait, this is what he said. He's like, hey, because I told him, straight up, I ain't that chick. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
What that sound like?
I told him, I said, if you want all the women, I said, you can hire me to manage them all. I said, because you got all these women together, you're going to need somebody to manage. I'll do that. But what I'm not going to do is share myself with another woman and a man just so he could be like, man, I got all these wives. They taking care of me. They doing this and that. So I was like, well, if you're doing that, what if the woman want to go out and experience another man? You got all these women here for you. Oh, that's not an option. You shouldn't need that because you got everything you need here. You got the cars, the clothes, the this and that. I'm like, so for the materialistic shit, I have to give up me just to be material.
You got some women that's out there
because what I can do, I can get everything that I want, and I'll get here on my own with my own salary and my own money and my own businesses.
Well, you got someone. The world that we live in today, that's what's going down.
I'm about to say, bro, he just picked the wrong female to say that to. Let it be anybody.
Mm-hmm. That's the world we live in today. So
picked the wrong female. That's all that was.
Yeah, because I'm telling you right now, it's happening right now. It's happening right as we speak.
You have what we call standards. We left those back in 2019. I don't know if you got them.
I didn't. What standards were left in 2019?
Bro.
Did you get the memo of the standards that was left in 2019? I didn't either.
As soon as 2020 came?
Shit. The milk is called like what? I mean, paying bills. Get high right now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to shame anybody who wants to do that.
I mean, just do what you feel.
That's just not what that's not.
God created Adam and Eve just like he didn't create Adam and Steve. I'm just saying. But
all right. Check it out. I got this question. So hold on. Watch this. All right. Peep game.
I'm watching. I'm peeping.
Do they have more women on this planet than men?
Yeah.
Is a reason for that.
So you trying to say
there's a very reason for that.
So you trying to say that they got more women than men, so that's why the man can have multiple wives?
No, men die.
Because I mean, if it was, it'd be all equal.
I hope
so
you don't
there's more women
on
this planet.
I'm just saying, you're gonna have to let your wife know to be the know of your.
That's funny on more levels than one.
What you want?
That's a lot.
But you got there's more women on this planet than men, so that's something you need to ask yourself. Why is that? Why? There's a reason.
It's just because men.
What's the reason? Because men what? What's the reason?
It's the reason. The reason is in the pudding. It's right there. The pudding. The party. You know, it's in the pudding.
You full of shit.
No reason.
You full of shit.
The reason because men usually.
Because
that would make that would make more sense.
Men do more.
That would make more sense, and that makes more sense. But not like it's purposefully designed. Like, no. I have. No. You're gonna be a woman. Oh, nope.
It's what? It's
No,
10. It's 10 women
not
to
like
one
that.
man.
I
But
mean,
men
I
usually
that makes
die,
sense
like,
because of
because
the career
men drive
choices and faster.
men get in
Statistically,
more
I get
accidents,
that.
they get in more shoot
Right.
fatal situations.
I could also reverse this since because there's so many of us.
I
We
didn't.
all get together. But I mean, I'm just saying.
Nah,
If you take a couple of women that's strong-minded
technically,
like myself,
oh,
and we
all
come
right,
together, I mean,
okay,
shit.
okay, yeah, y'all get together, but let's
I'm
see how
talking
long
about
that lasts.
financially. I can't be that. I can't do that with the women.
Oh no,
I'm
that's
just
not what I'm
saying.
talking about.
But you
like,
get no. I'm saying
one day
even
you
let's
woke
say
up
friends, and let's say you get like three minded friends that they're in the same financial status, and they come together to do something business wise. I believe it'll
So
be successful.
what finance could do with
the thing
what
is,
finance
like,
could do with your
I believe
you know?
that women don't even like each other. Like,
They
very difficult.
They always in competition.
What? That is not true whatsoever.
Most of the women are always in competition.
All the people that I've been adding on my Facebook lately have all been women. Like the men, I just don't like. There's got to be something very particular about men for me to be like, "Ooh, yeah, you." But otherwise, I'm like women. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like.
So you telling me so you not adding no? You feel like that a man cannot come to your Facebook?
Oh no, it's not. I don't.
To be on the
same
same mentality like y'all. So you're saying cannot be on the same mentality as y'all is getting this money and get whatever y'all trying to start. That what you're trying to say? You're trying to say a man cannot be on that level? I'm trying to see what's going on here. Because I feel like y'all just trying to exile.
See, that's different.
I didn't say that.
Y'all trying to exile a man. That's what y'all trying to do. Okay, y'all trying to exile. You know what? All right, I'm going to ask myself out.
Well,
wow, dude. I know
what's your problem?
Hey, y'all run the show. Y'all run the show. Y'all ready to run the show? Y'all run the show. Y'all run the show. Y'all gonna run the show. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Like I said, y'all need to admit y'all trying to exile us.
No, we not.
Outcast
I'm
us.
not trying to exile us. My partner is very nice. I love him dearly. I'm not trying to exile anybody.
Oh, he froze my big screen. No, he didn't. He not froze.
That's just what it is.
I'm not trying to exile anybody, but let's go back to the sacred sexuality and the cosmic orgasms with, I had a paper here where I was reading about it. I'm looking forward to that. I mean, you know, I've learned new things. I
guess it's just.
I'm clouded with it. I've learned it. So
I want to stay in my body.
We're not talking about staying in body. You don't want to elevate. You don't want to reach for the stars.
I'm good. No.
Reach for the beautiful. No.
Really.
Okay.
Well, I know it's a different climate.
To achieve, they say this article actually says you don't have to have a partner to practice sacred sex. So I guess I mean you
No, you don't.
So you can do it with yourself?
Yeah.
Yourself?
Yeah. She's all with herself. Oh my god, no.
Hold on, you can't do that because they just say that's going to contradict what they're saying about jacking off and all this other crazy stuff. You can't do that. You can't do that now.
So
wait, Bando. Wait. Masturbation is natural.
Right.
That is the natural part of the process of your sexual evolution.
That's true.
You cannot. You have to know your body. You have to know you. That is the first step to. That is like the first sacredness that you can ever experience in sexuality is knowing your body.
Right, and if you need help with that, I have a website called pureblisskinky.com where you can purchase all of the nice dildo vibrators or dual hookups that you need. That's www.pureblisskinky.com.
I love it. It's
All right,
awesome.
but that's true. I'm sorry, Faye. Continue.
No, I mean, yeah, that's where you experience sacredness first, is with your own body, because it's there's something special to that. There's no one there. It's yes, like for a person to be able to pleasure themselves that's an incredible thing. You know what I'm saying?
So how a person gonna pleasure themselves without watching the porn thing then? Because you gotta watch the porn.
And that's even better. And that's even better when you don't need visual stimulant to like get you off, because you love your body. You're turned on by your own body.
But we just talking about
that arousal with yourself is sacred in itself.
But we just talked about spiritual things, though. So if you go and watch porn, that means
I agree with Bando says, but I don't think that's what she means. I do believe porn is bad. I don't regard it as good in any way. But she's talking about masturbation, excluding porn. You don't need porn to masturbate. Like you don't need like.
Listen.
I mean,
one person can masturbate.
I guess it's easier. It's helpful, but I think, to be honest, it's one thing to use it every now and then, but then it becomes an addiction if you keep using it. I think it puts a block or a barrier between you and yourself. To be honest, to be able to.
Yes, thank you. Yes. Fucking highly agreed on that. Yes.
Yeah, it's like when you're doing it's by yourself, you're experiencing your own body, you're experiencing the different things. Porn is a visual tool for you to get there, but it's one thing if you get yourself there yourself. You're connecting different, like that means that you need something to visually connect with. And the problem with that is sometimes it's one thing to take it, porn as a tool to learn and discover, but when it becomes a part of you to the point that you can't fully get yourself aroused or turned on without it, you can't do it if you haven't reached it within yourself. Like think about it. If you're with your partner and you really need porn, then 9 times out of 10 you got your partner there, but you're probably thinking of porn clips.
Right? And that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's horrible.
You cannot be present with if you cannot be present with your partner, that is fucked up. If you're thinking about some actress that you always see on porn, that's fucked up. I mean, like that would be fucked up for the other person. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why, even on my site, we actually have porn star replica love dolls.
Which is like, what?
Because people like the porn stars and they want a replica. Like, I'm sitting there like, they sell so many. They sell it, but hey. They have
You said somebody, so you tell somebody banging a doll and just look like that.
But the dolls, hey man. These dolls are enhanced. They actually have where the genitals actually move for you.
Oh, that is disgusting. It's plastic.
Hey.
It's not real.
You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe that's what they want to use to help to enhance their sexual thing. You have machines. You got machines where you can stay there and let the machine do whatever you want for you. You got the hookups where, they actually
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about like it's like a blowjob thing. It's a machine that
it's in the mouth and it works.
That's different.
But they have the vaginal part too.
I'm talking
and
about
when they try to and all of that other stuff.
I'm talking about when they try to simulate an actual person, like it's a doll of a person.
But they have.
That's weird.
They have replicas.
But like
it's called Love Dolls. Love Dolls. PureBlissKinky.com.
Weird, dude.
Do they make sounds?
Yeah, talk to you.
That would be really awesome.
Talk to you.
I don't think so. In reading the descript, I don't see that they make sounds. No.
Oh, okay. Because
it's just mechanical to the point that just like a dildo that vibrates. I know you press the stomach, she moans. I got you.
I just want to say, because y'all had said something about ejaculating yourself without looking at porn, and you're using your brain to get off, then you gotta be.
Yeah, I really believe.
Not necessarily to talk about for masturbation.
You could just be in a moment. Like some
Not
people don't think about anything.
Yeah, like I don't
you could
have
just
to
be
think
in a
about
moment.
a person.
It could just be all physical pleasure.
Yeah.
But I think you do lose something. Because if it's like, I think like masturbation is like okay or whatever, but I think it doesn't compare to like the actual act of like having sex with another.
It does not compare.
Being, you know what I'm saying?
Just a temporary
so, like,
that's a boring masturbation. If you can't think about nothing and you just jacking off and you just didn't have nothing to think about, you just later on.
No,
that's just a boring
that's not
masturbation.
what I'm saying. You are thinking of something, but it doesn't necessarily have to be someone.
Wait, what do you think about then?
There's things
that's what I'm saying.
About
like, what do you think about
zones? The fact that they're being pleased and pleasured. You can think about the sensation that you're feeling.
Because you gotta keep yourself in. You gotta keep your shit up.
Right, but you can think about the sensation and you can ride the wave of that sensation. You can test your body's ability to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? You could get aroused if you. First of all, if you're doing that, you're already mentally aroused any goddamn way. That's the part of why your hands in your pants. Mm-hmm. So if you're already there, then you take on that moment.
Like it's a physical human thing, and it doesn't need a rhyme or reason. That's like a fuel source or anything like that.
So, well, like we talked about spiritually, saying the first step or the first point here is to connect to your spirituality, which we're talking. Well, that's what we're talking about now. Is connecting to your spirituality. You know, recognize that we are spiritual beings, and we are having a human experience, amazing, natural, wild, erotic, and awesome, with consenting partners, and within the realms of both people's boundaries, sex should occur.
What's
freely.
The name of the author?
I don't.
You have the author's name?
Yep, Shanti.
Yeah.
Wow, what you trying to say? So,
did you know that women are multi-orgasmic?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not fair. That shit is. Wait,
that's not really fair. Not.
A woman. That's not fair.
That's
not fair.
God had to bless us some way because we carry kids for 9 months and we have to bear the pain of childbirth. You know what? So please give me multiple moments of pleasure. Thank you.
Nah, that's not fair though, because how can you have multiple times of have pleasure? I mean, you could go like, come on, let's go nigga, right now. Like, what you mean, nigga?
Women have to have menstrual cycles. Give y'all penis pads.
You know what?
Give y'all penis pads. I mean, I'm just saying. You worry about
you
trying to take multiple orgasms from us?
That's crazy.
Take childbirth.
Nah.
Take childbirth.
Nah, y'all let us be like, come on, nigga, let's go right now. Like, right after that nigga just, come on, man, let's get it.
Like,
I'm trying to.
Like, you can go straight back into it like you a dang on machine.
No, it's when you know penis pads. You put your penis to the side and
wrap
it up and shit to make sure it don't leak.
The woman gonna be right on. The woman gonna be right up on you. She be like, come on, nigga, let's go again.
Like, what? And that's why they make gyms. Choose one.
It's called stamina. Oh, now it's called stamina. Don't get in no. Don't start no stamina. Don't start no stamina, man. Don't start no stamina. Cause I tell you one thing: when you get stamina, guess what? Oh. You know what? Hey, come back later.
We still come back later. To have stamina in gyms, you can't perform. I mean, if you're not working out and moving your body, you cannot perform sexually. Period.
Man, I tell you one thing. Y'all,
you're gonna be right.
Y'all talk about coming.
Like you gotta work out. You gotta work out. You gotta stretch. I mean, you work out for your own health reasons, but the benefit in working out for your health reasons is that you can have a great sexual appetite. I mean, well, not appetite, but hey, you know, when you work out and you feel healthy, all that stuff start to increase. You start looking good.
Well, you know what? You know what?
Things you didn't know you could do in bed because now you're flexible from working out and shit. Exercise.
But that's why you eat. That's why you eat food, eat your good healthy food.
But to properly hang from the ceiling, you check out pureblisskinky.com. We sell sex slings. Hang from the ceiling properly.
You want me to?
Nigga said hang from the
drill
from the
into my
ceiling,
mouth. So you
properly.
You get a sex room for that. You gotta
Let
hide
me
that
see.
from
Hold
the
on.
kids.
Let me see something. Let me
like
see.
I'm Christian Grey. Like I have the ability to reserve an entire room.
Hey, a sex room, and your kids be like, "What door is that?" That is the forbidden door.
Yeah.
You know, that's the boom boom room.
I'm trying to see where my ceiling can hang from the ceiling.
What's new in
Somebody,
your world? I'm just saying.
I'm about to give me I'm about to hang something up there.
When I decided to get
That's
into
on
the
the.
adult business and selling adult toys, I learned a lot. And I was like flabbergasted by the things that I discovered in my inventory. And when I tell you there's a whole different world out there from what I've experienced in my time at my age, that I've learned within this year. No, I decided on the business last year, and we launched really in April. Actually, yep, we launched March 31st, 2020. And I'm telling you, it's been crazy, but it's fun. It's wonderful.
Right now, I tell you right now, this is the perfect time to get your shop on, get your freak on, because this is COVID-19
we're about to go through a shutdown again.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might go down, shut down again, so you want to get your shit together and lock in. You know what I'm saying? So, your COVID buddy, lovey buddy for the winter time, your sex dice, your
That's a whole nother topic.
They fake it till they make it. All
it's
that
saying by
loud noise.
Wait, I'm not. I don't think she means that by that. But it said by holding the highest vision of your partner, you will be loving to them into their best expression of their divine design. This is truly divine principle in action. Yes, you are a healer. Now, I guess in this case, yeah, in sex you can heal. How many times you've had sex and it made you feel so much better? So the third point was create the environment in which sacred sex can blossom. So we were talking about creating the environments. Back to your sex slings and all of that. However you want to do it, whatever floats your boat. The point is, sex should be fun. Sex should not be boring.
Stop giving me rules.
If you don't have rules, well,
it should be fun. But you can't do this.
To a certain, there's rules with everything. I'm so sorry. Everything has an order. With everything, is certain partners like certain things and certain partners don't like certain things. So naturally, you're gonna have rules. You know what I'm saying? I have some dudes.
That's why I got that song called "Sexual Healing." Sexual healing, baby, it's good for me.
Wait, he's like an old man that's like, hey. I wish y'all could see what I see. It's hilarious. So basically, create the environment in which sacred sex can blossom. Engage the senses. Find a soft, beautiful blanket that is only for union with your beloved. Sprinkle rose petals around the space. Light candles and play music. She recommends getting a drone sound from an app for a neutral background that encourages healing and spiritual vibe. That's interesting. I don't know about it. Yeah,
like some people have.
I guess
that's weird.
That is weird. I never heard that, but I mean, a part of that is music. I relate to music, so for me, I have a playlist that I collect with different musics and things like that I would like to play.
I have a song and it's called "Somebody Knocking the Boots," and that's what that is. It's called in a group called H-Town. Y'all should try it.
How did I know you were talking about that? That song. I don't know if that song will get you in the mood though. I mean, that's an old song. The way he starts singing, somebody rocking, knocking the boots.
You say, hold on. She said
some Maxwell. I mean, whatever floats your boat, whatever music you like. You know what I'm saying? You want the raw music, but it's like I communicate through music. So you put your music in your playlist, you play it for your mate. So not
she just said that's not gonna get you in the mood.
Yes, H-Town will not get.
Baby, look. A lot of these kids that's out here is because of that damn song. A lot of these kids that's running crazy. It's because of that song right there.
No, they not. Nobody everybody and listen to H-Town. H-Town is for the
Man, look. Hey, listen. If anybody on this video, can you give me a thumbs up and put me 1 up or 100 up and tell me that, listen, put one is for H-Town.
No. Now, I ain't gonna lie. The 90s music, you ain't have to say nothing. You just put the music on and you already knew what time it was. That's it. All you gotta do is play the music and you knew what time it was. You ain't have to ask. The music was your foreplay. Shoot, nowadays you gotta find the right beat. You gotta do this. You gotta find that. I mean, hey, I find Tank is very good. Tank talks really good about sex. Tank and Trey Songz.
No, you got that.
No, not Body Yaddy. No, not Body Yaddy. I don't want to hear that anymore. I don't want to hear it.
Bring me more.
I don't want to hear it. You can stop. All right. So next was prepare your body. It says shower or bathe. Please. Cleanliness is essential to meet the divine. Please clean yourself. Men, clean under your balls. Clean around it. Clean the shaft. Ladies, clean it nice and perfect. You can shave. Clean your Darth Vader cap. Your gland's penis. Make sure your Darth Vader cap is clean. It's clean.
Well, some.
Darth Vader. It looked like Darth Vader.
Oh my God, that's a really good one. I have not heard that one yet.
Oh really?
Say, like I said,
so you didn't know that they made the Star Wars? I just assumed that Darth Vader was made. Looked like a little penis walking around.
We don't have. Listen, I'm trying to see how I can answer this in a nice way, but
you don't have to answer it. Adore your body with some oils. Make sure you smell good when you get ready. Look, see, he said the force is with you. So as you cleaning it, you like, man, you got to be forceful. The force is with you. You gotta talk to your penis. Y'all talk. I talk to her. I be like, girl, this is the day. We gotta make sure you straight and clean and stuff. I have a relationship with her. We are one.
I'm still trying to get Darth Vader in my head, but
hey, okay. It don't look like Darth Vader to you?
It don't look like Darth Vader to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, Bando. My goodness.
I don't know what you're talking about. The Darth Vader is scary. Shit. Darth Vader is scary. Like, I am your father, Luke Skywalker. I don't know what that is. No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Adore your body with oils. For women, you wear makeup if you want to. I'm not pretty much trying to wear makeup. For me, some women feel comfortable in their makeup. I don't wear much makeup, so I'm coming myself. Not necessarily. Women wear makeup for their self-confidence. That's not necessarily true. When I wear makeup, it makes me feel
like you're not good enough without the makeup.
That's not true. I don't have to wear makeup. I can't say that for women. I can't say that. Some women have self-esteem issues, and the makeup is one of those things to help them build their self-esteem. It's a building block. It's not a crutch. All right? So, if a woman wants to wear some makeup, you feel your best.
Training wheels aren't
and you
a
can
crutch.
Put on
They're
some
a
jewelry.
building block.
You can go buy some lingerie, pureblisskinky.com. We also sell some lingerie. We got some 2-piece, 3-pieces. We got some baby dolls. We got some leather. Whatever you want to wear. Whether you want to wear a leather, if you got some dominatrix things going on, we got you. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make, you can put on a little robe or something like that. You can slip into it. You want to prepare your body. You want to smell good. Use the scent. Let me smell perfume and aroma. So the next is saying, like, you can begin sacred sex with an essential oil or ritual. But did he leave? Why? We begin sacred sex with an essential oil or ritual. Say, when you are both ready, enter into the circle of rose petals. That was already talked. Oh my gosh. Who's this? We're talking about a ritual with circular oils.
I just want to say,
what is this?
Christmas.
It's Christmas time, I'm feeling jolly right now.
Well,
And
Santa,
I
you
heard
lost a lot
something
of
you was
weight. You've
talking
been
about.
inside for a long time, I see.
Okay.
Well, me and Mr. Claus been getting busy, We've been getting busy.
Oh, so you've
And I
been
hear
working
you
out.
talking about,
Okay, Santa,
yeah,
you've been working out.
yeah, we've been getting worked on, But say, I just want to say something, though. I heard you talk about your website, and it's a holiday, and I would like to know, do you have any specials going on for Mrs. Claus? Because I think she's, when I finish coming, dropping all the presents and dropping all in the ho chimneys, I just want to know, you got something for Santa Claus on there, because I'm kind of getting old there, and I need to keep up, please,
All right, so we got some lubes. Is Miss Claus dry? Do you need any lubrication?
That's an insult.
You need any lubrication?
I need you to watch. Hey, I need you to watch him out right there. It's gonna be a naughty girl. It's gonna be a naughty girl. I'm telling you, watch him out.
Well, my site is nothing but naughty, Santa.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you asked me for my help, and I'm trying to help you. I can tell you about the sacred, which we're trying to talk about, begin sacred sex with some essential oils and some rituals. So you can get some oils there, some body oils. You can get some, if you're trying to get dildos or anything like that. I don't know if y'all play like that. They got some toys that you can insert on yourself to work with Mrs. Claus too. It's up to you, Santa.
Well, right now, she up there on that pole right now. Right now, she's up there on the North Pole right now. Pussy always, kind of frozen right now. So I've been trying to keep it chilly.
Well, I have some oils that are heated.
Y'all just need a heater.
Yeah, I know, right? You just need a heater. Just spread her legs open, put the heat on.
Yeah. Okay, I would tell the elf and keep it nice and warm while when y'all get back. I would like to tell everybody.
Oh no.
Well, that's their job. When this Santa help us, why not? Help me out, Can't be everywhere at every time,
All right, Santa. Well, thanks for coming on to the show. We're gonna go to the next topic. It says begin sacred sex with an essential oil ritual. When you together. Breathing for 6 inhales and 6 exhales.
What is this?
This is supposed to be the ritual.
What is this?
So you come together and you're breathing. I don't know about all of that, but I mean, shoot, at that point you're gonna be breathing on each other. Shit, it's gonna be hot and heavy. You can place the oil on each other's crown, third eye, heart space, and genitals. I don't know if I want no oil on my genitals. Next is follow your sexual intuition. Open yourself up to exploring sexual intimacy, however you feel motivated to do so. Let every session be unique and distinct unto itself. Remember, being fully in the moment during sex means having a total awareness of your being right now. Practice looking into each other's eyes. Stay in the feeling of each moment. Drop into the visceral feeling of this experience. If I said that right. Visceral.
VISCER.
Yep. If you're not sure where to begin, consider incorporating tantric sex practices. Tantra is a sexual practice that beautifully merges sex and spirituality. I have this link to what I'm reading in the description below. So when you get to step 6, they actually have a link in it that says Beginner's Guide to Tantric Sex. So I haven't experienced tantric sex. I'm going to look into that to see what that is. So I can't really talk about it. Anybody experience tantric or tantra? Sorry.
How do you know? Is this the?
I think this is a practice. So I want to say like Kama Sutra, you have your different positions and things like that. So tantra is a practice where it beautifully merges sex and spirituality. So I'm gonna look into that. If you want to know about it, look into it as well. So here's number 7. It says experience a sacred orgasm. When you climax, practice drawing that energy into your heart. Feel the orgasm release, evolution, and simultaneously draw the bliss into your heart, involution. For experienced practitioners of sacred sex, you may wish to try an energy orgasm. Anybody knows what that is?
What is that?
I don't know.
A what orgasm?
An energy orgasm.
Energy orgasm.
Sounds amazing.
Oh yeah.
It sounds amazing.
Never heard of that.
I'm assuming after it's like, over.
It's like
I have no energy.
I was gonna say it's like when the energy just keeps going, you know, and it doesn't really stop. And like physical orgasm, it's like it doesn't. There's no goal to it. It's almost like not even in the conscience, you know. Like the lovemaking is just happening, and you basically just completely like you lose form, meditative space where there's no thoughts, and you feel really close with your partner. Yeah, my experience with it was like I just felt one with like the cosmos, like the universe, you know, like I almost felt like I was in space, you know, and I was like this formless thing, and so was my partner when I experienced it one time, like a long time ago. And like I said, the physical orgasm was not, you know, the whole idea of that didn't even really exist between us, you know, and it was like 5 hours, you know, it was like into the freaking dawn.
So
which it can go for that long.
Once you
I would believe the sex, not the orgasm. A 5-hour orgasm is wow. I don't know if you can survive.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean this you know, it's beyond just like the physical form, because like where, you know, orgasm, we're very much, a lot of people are identified, they identify it with like the genitals, right? And that's natural, of course, yes, because that's where it starts. But then when you can go beyond that, and that's not even like really an idea or a goal, and you're just making love, you know, and you can keep going without the man ejaculating, because actually, you know, from my understanding is that in the practice of Tantra, like the men practice not ejaculating because you lose energy. You lose energy. You cut the energy off of what you're creating between the both of you, which is just like this infinite energy exchange that's happening for as long as it wants to be carried through.
I know energy that is. Go your ass to sleep right after. You heard me? Go your ass to sleep.
Yeah, that's really what it is.
Tired.
You go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
You know,
going back to energy. You're expressing energy.
I just want to say that I remember the gentleman that I had this experience with. He was just energized. Like, I think he was up all day. He didn't even get any sleep, you know? And then, of course, he slept his regular time. But he was so energized from our lovemaking. And I had heard of Tantra, but he was already experienced in the practice. And it kind of just happened that night. And I was really, really grateful. And I knew it. And I was so grateful that I got to taste that, you know? It was something completely unexpected that I have that to always refer back to as an experience. I would like to have like, you know, a tantric partner again. That would be super beautiful. But, you know, I haven't been trying to manifest it too hard. So
it's like,
I mean, that's an amazing experience. I'm glad that I haven't experienced it before I found like my partner.
You get a whooping and handcuffs and tie up.
No, that's what you're talking about, being a diamond.
No. I mean, there's so many, you guys, there's so many different interpretations of it now, because Tantra is a really old practice. And just like, you know, any religion, like, you know, I mean, there's the originator, which was like the guru or the Messiah or whatnot. And then they do the teachings, and then it changes over time, because it ends up in other people's perspectives. So, you know, sex is like, man, it's different than religion. You know, it's almost the opposite of religion sometimes. But like, it's just there's a lot of different modern interpretations of it now because it's just it's old, it's so ancient, you know. But it was used for, it was like the practice was for consciousness, you know, to connect with the divine. That's pretty much tantra, you know what I'm saying, through lovemaking, you know. And tantra can just be like being present with your partner, you know. It's all about presence and awareness. But people well know that sex is associated with tantra. So
tantra is going to be something that I will be researching. I can tell you that. And last, it says practice luxurious.
You can do workshops. You can do workshops.
I don't know about
you can do workshops
Let me learn tantra
first.
Let me learn it first. Let me see what it is. But as far as the
I mean no, I mean, like, you know, sometimes they have like 3-day workshops or something that you can just like, I mean, if you have a partner or if you don't have a partner, I mean, I think sometimes they don't even require that you have a partner, you know, because
So why you gotta have a partner to do that? So if you gotta do it, you gotta have a partner to go do that. That means you may have to be doing some polygamy going on here.
I mean, you know, there's gonna be some like touching.
Is it like, oh, they pair you up?
I don't know if I want.
I think from what I've seen that you don't necessarily, like, it doesn't have to be an all couples thing. Like, if people are in a relationship and they want to do the workshop or the group together, then they can do it. And then sometimes people can go solo because they want to understand more about tantra. You know, so it just depends on you know, how they're mandating it, I guess. But like I said, it's not, a partner is not necessary if you want to learn. So you know? Because once you know, you can apply.
Do you get naked when you go to the workshop? Do you get naked? Bucket naked? Do you get bucket naked?
Bucket.
I mean,
bucket.
I don't know.
Is it bucket or bucket?
I don't really know. It depends on what kind of group it is, you know?
Bucket.
As long as it is. I just need to find out you get bucket naked.
Bucket? Is it bucket?
I mean, I know that there is, you know, there's connecting, there's touching, you know, it's it's not.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't know that it's necessary. I don't know that it's necessarily like so horny bucket or naked. Something, or like
it was touching, or like bucket naked,
or like straight up sexual, you know, like, because it's a practice. But yes, sex is still associated with it, but there's also a practice of meditation that goes with it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know if I don't know how I feel comfortable with that. My eyes closed, somebody touching me, I'm gonna feel some type of way. I mean, I'm trying to meditate. Bando, you would go with, I mean, you know, you can go with your partner. You can go with your partner. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you're going by yourself, then I guess it's whatever. I think it would be advisable so that you and your partner can be bucket, as you say, naked. Bucket.
Is the bucket? You ever saw a bucket with no label on there? It's naked. Bucket naked. Bucket naked. No label. Bucket naked.
We lost our YouTube comments. Yeah. All right, I'm about to push this back over. All right, so the last thing was the practice luxurious aftercare. And it says in the and that's again to it says in the afterglow, share thoughts and feelings on your experience, a practice known as aftercare. Enjoy some dark chocolate, laugh about your challenges with this new approach, and enjoy the expanded explaining what sacred sexuality is and what sacred sex is, and apparently how to reach your peak with understanding of Tantra. I can't even say reach your peak. Mostly like to discover the spirituality sides of it, because everybody reached their peak. It's really adding the spiritual aspect of sex to it when you look at someone that's divine. So I guess my takeaway from this is always, be careful who you have sex with, because it's not like one of those things. You shouldn't just be picking anybody. You know what I'm saying? You should want to have sex with, somebody that you're into, and not just for the act of it. And if that's that person you want to take to that level with, that you guys kind of feel the same way about it. But from reading this, I mean, I'm wondering if you can actually if you can perform all of this without, I'm not gonna say the partner knowing, because from what it says, like, it doesn't necessarily have. It's best when two people are on the same understanding. But if you're going into it, what if you're there and you know what you're trying to experience, but the other person isn't? I don't know. I would think you have to have both. I don't think, like, if I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh yeah, this is a person I'm deciding to make love to, and I'm going into that where my love making is sacred sex. You know what I'm saying? And they may not be coming into it as the same thing. Like, shouldn't it have to be both?
It's a lot. It's definitely a lot going into that. So, like you're saying, be careful who you having sex with and sharing your body with, because it's DNA. You're also exchanging from each other. So
right, you're spiritual.
Yeah.
Right, you're connecting spiritually.
Yeah.
Along with that person, and I think it's really careful, because it's like, you don't want to connect to the negative spiritual energies, because it is there, especially if somebody's coming to have sex with you for the wrong intention, and they're actually just wanting to have sex with you just for the sake of it, just to say they have, or for their, I should say, selfish reasons. Even though, like, you're engaging in that, and you're thinking that the person is actually having sex with you because they want to, and they want more from you, and then at the end you'd realize that it was just a one-night stand. Regardless, you're still connected to that person's, negative spiritual energy, and you carry that with you.
Yeah. For the rest of your life.
Not your life. I mean, this guy I read, he's like 7 years. At the end of the day, I think you carry it and you have to release it on your own. But sex is designed, I think it's God created it. It's a beautiful thing. It's lovely, and it's a different thing, especially when you're on that journey. He said, "What's wrong with casual sex?" Nothing's wrong with casual sex. Casual sex is just what it is, casual. So we're talking about sacred sexuality to the point of, experiencing, your orgasms.
Nobody want no boring ass sex, man. Nobody want no boring ass just laying on your back looking like a starfish and shit like that.
Right. I'm not into, like, yeah. I mean, casual sex is everybody, you may want to have just casual sex in your life. But it's like, if we're looking at sacred sexuality, when you're actually looking at, we're talking about a journey. Like, we're talking about love making and stuff like that. So, yeah. Sex is a beautiful thing. I'm smiling. .com. We got whatever you need to enhance your sex life. If you need some assistance, pureblisskinky.com. If some men are not, I should say some men and some women too. It's like, if you're okay, because they got toys for men too. It's not just about women. So if you have a partner that's okay with introducing toys into your life, then I got you. We sell lubes and stuff too.
Well, and then if the toys is not enough for you, well, they have a website that's called polygamy.com that's out there. You look it up, right. Polygamy.com. As right now, guess what? Right now, polygamy is trending right now.
I hope you don't have no girlfriend. You know what? You don't need one. You know what you're going to have to do? You're going to have, here go the application phase. On his application, he's going to have to say, you can be complicated, you could be single, but looking. You could be in a relationship, but considering, you could put all that on your application so you could collect all your women together. You know what I'm saying?
Certified. Bucket naked. Certified. Yeah.
That's the product.
In case you're ugly, I just put the bucket on top of your head. You know what I'm saying? So
now you're saying you don't want to see their face. See, this is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about.
Bucket
We
naked.
talk about sacred
You
sexuality,
take the
not for
bucket.
your own selfish tendencies, your selfish root, your selfish needs. That's horrible.
Bucket face. You want butter
That's
head.
horrible. But hey,
Look
what's
good,
your
but I
kinky?
head.
Whatever your kinky is, float your boat. If y'all like to rock around the bedroom in buckets, that's on y'all. Do what y'all want to do. Do what y'all want to do. If y'all want to walk with buckets, do what you want to do. Y'all want to wear some little chicken costumes. I mean, look, Thanksgiving just left. Y'all can dress up as turkeys. You want to be here.
My
You
problem
want to play.
is, like,
you want to
whenever-
role play.
Whenever I read stuff like this, it always makes me feel like there is a right way to have like intercourse, to have sex.
It's really not.
Like, and that's what it. But that's what it makes me feel like. You're doing it wrong. You should be doing it this way because this is the way that you should. It's like, man, people just want to like kind of enjoy themselves. As long as you tell people, hey, don't go this route because this route will definitely lead you down a path of emptiness and the void and stuff like that. And that's kind of my thing with the spiritual, like the spiritual talk too, where like the dude was talking, it's like, yeah, whenever you masturbate or whenever you like do something like that, you're feeding demons. I'm like, what? Like, I just wanna, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to like.
I want to release some.
I don't want to like feed no demon. Like, God,
release some tension.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like I can't even get that.
I'm caught up.
But that's
I need to release.
That's what I get.
Wait, did he say that? Did he say that if you masturbate, you're feeding the demons?
I don't think he's. I don't.
Exactly
Did he say that?
I think what he said about being. I didn't hear about the masturbation part.
Like selfish, because he said masturbation is like selfish.
It is selfish.
And that's how you feed a demon. Through selfishness, because demons are selfish.
No, I think he was talking more about. I think he was talking more about being selfish in your sexuality. So, like a lot of times, and that's why he referred, and he referred to porn, because a lot of times that is what porn does. It's a lot. There's a lot of selfish acts in there, and then there's. Like, I mean, you can just see it. You can identify all kinds of things that are like super taboo. That's why porn is taboo, right? And so I think in that regard, that's what he was talking about. That the selfishness is what feeds the demons. It's like when you're just trying to get yours, and that's again when I come back to the hookups, right? That people are hooking up left and right. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking about who they're connecting with, and then they're not even honoring who they're connecting with. And going back to what you were saying earlier, Monique, how you were saying like women, like we have that tendency to feel guys more, and then the guys are like, then they have this, oh, your dick whip, blah blah blah, or whatever. Right. Well, guys, you just it's like if that's how you think, you have no knowledge or awareness of being sacred, honoring, valuing sexuality, valuing the person that you're with. You know what I'm saying? Woman or man, whatever. Because in the gay community, they do it too. Right. Oh my God, gay men, they are like sluts. You know what I'm saying? Type of hookups. You know what I'm saying? But then they're like open about it. Some of them are truthful, some of them are not. There is like this sense of liberation that they practice. That's not like a shit talk in the gay community than in the hetero community, because they were so fun, open, and free. You know what I mean? But just going back to, I just need to say that. But going back to like, the selfishness, the self-centeredness, like this is what is happening in our society, that like people, even if they don't want to be in a committed relationship, but they're very much afraid to be in their hearts, even when they're making love, that's the reaction that they will take is, oh, you're whipped. you're whipped, you know, or it's just solely an ego thing where it's like, I hooked up with this many girls this week and I hooked up with all these names and whatever. And it could be women too, you know, I'm not just saying guys, right? So, you know, where is the intention? Where is the intention? You know, is there something that, you know, each of us are carrying inside of us that is not really authentic to our real selves, that we're acting the way we are? Because collectively it's happening. So obviously it's being triggered on a collective level to act this way in our sexual exchange, in our sexual intimacies, our sexual exchanges, right? You know, I mean, porn is just rapid, you know, it's like been going on forever. Yeah. And like I said, I'm not gonna down it, because it's not like I haven't watched it. It's not like I haven't had partners where we've, you know, oh, let's get freaky and let's, you know, play some porn. Like, oh yeah, it's so fun. You know what I mean? But like, been there, done that. I mean, you know, like,
so what if you watching your own porn?
Like, it's just you.
Everybody has free will. Everybody has free will, Benno. They can, you know, everybody like.
It's only fun if the porn of you that you're watching is with the partner that you're currently with.
Yeah, that'd be weird. This chick I banged last night.
Yeah, you know, like, I mean, if you're one of them people that, you know, secretly record or willingly record, you know what I'm saying, your porn, I mean, people, but if like,
oh no,
if
I'm
you're,
talking about like
but if
secretly,
you're,
like,
they have people that do that. So if you do that, watching it, hopefully it's with the person that you are currently with. Else it's, yeah.
Well, that's not been said that, you know, tune in to the next episode with your do's and your don't do in the bedroom with your wife.
Why do they have to be with the wife? Why did it be with a partner? Do's and don'ts in the bedroom. I think that'll be great. That sounds like a great next topic. Do's and don'ts in the bedroom. Do not smell your feet. But back to what Faye said about the demons. I think what I heard with the guy, we were listening to a video of sex and spirituality. And what I got from the video was he was saying that if a person is selfish, jumping from a person, you have now connected with that. Spirits are transferable. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, whether you feel that you feel it or not, you are connected to that source. That's what I got from what he was saying. So yeah.
Yes,
Okay, good. That's what I got. But I don't remember him even talking about masturbation. I don't know where I was. If he talked about it. Oh, I must have doing something. Or anything like that. But I mean, for the most part, guys, I mean, that's really it. That's all the stuff I had off of sacred sexuality. I think it was a great topic that we talked about. I learned new things, and I'm interested in learning new things, especially Tantra, to see what it's about, to be able to connect with my partner spiritually. You know, so it's like, all I can say is just that when you get there, it's just different when you're connecting, you know what I'm saying, with your partner. You're connecting with someone spiritually. It's like sex no longer becomes a duty, a chore. It's like a straight desire, and it's fulfilling.
It's a contract to fulfill.
Yeah, it's like fulfilling. It's not like, oh, I'm just here because this is something my body is craving for. You know, it's an actual crave. It's fulfilling, and it's even to the point that it's so fulfilling. It's like, you know, having an orgasm is not the goal. It's just being there in that moment, in that being with that person. You know what I'm saying? So whether it happens or not, it's not that if it doesn't happen that it's not enjoyable. It is indeed enjoyable. So much so is like you feel like you're already having orgasms throughout the whole, you know, experience. And that's when you connect with a person on that level. It just changes what you thought all these years of what, you know, having sex really was. is completely different. But it's like you can't find it if you're sharing yourself with so many people. I mean, do what you want to do. Maybe you're not at that point yet where you're trying to discover it. But at that moment when you get to that point in your life, which most of us do, and if you're choosing to settle or choose that one partner or even consider this one particular partner, as quote unquote divine. And what I mean by divine, as a unique, a special person, somebody that you want to reach this particular peak with, or share this particular spirituality with, then at that point that's what you do. But it's a beautiful experience.
Yeah. So I challenge everybody out there for COVID-19, go and get your buckets. Everybody get your buckets. It's gonna be a cold
like a barrel?
winter.
But if she cover herself up and you can't see nothing, she's just gonna be walking around like in the Flintstones, how they used to have a little barrel.
Go and get all your buckets, because it's gonna be a bucket naked, winter this year.
Y'all just go join the nude camp. You'd have fun.
The nude camp.
Go to a nude beach, to a nude camp.
It's too cold for right now. It's too cold to
bucket. Not if your bodies warming each other. You talk about being bucket naked. Use your body heat. I guarantee you, sex will create.
Catch me during the summertime. Yeah, I go bucket naked with you.
It creates lots of body. Hey, it might be their thing. It might be your thing. Go out when the sun out. Go when the sun out. It's not as cold.
I go out there when the summer come. You did. And I have me a nice bucket. It say bucket naked running through the sand, So, everybody out there, have a nice day, have a nice night, Bando. I'm kind of getting a little tired right now because all this sex talking, when a man get his, a man get his. And once a man get his, then the man tired, The man tired, it's time for his ass to go to bed, catch us in the morning.
So you've had your mental orgasm. We understand.
Hey, see, that's another thing for another topic.
Whatever.
See,
all right.
See, it's always unless you haven't had to have sex with a person to let off energy. You can just be up here,
But give your credit.
Like I said,
final credit.
Guys out there, don't be selfish. It's COVID-19. I think it's the best time to start experience some good, heavy sex, going on, and learn more about yourself. Don't just be giving yourself all over the place, because it's a spiritual thing when you're having sex with someone else, and it's real deep.
When it's meaningful.
And just having with multiple people, you gotta realize something that you're bringing into yourself when you having sex with this person. And that can very, very hinder you from getting forward in life, because you'll be trying to figure out why I can't get forward in life. Why I can't get forward in life and all this. But at the end of the day, like I say, call your loved ones, check on them, tell them you love them, holler at them, get you some orange juice, get you some milk, get you some, good, nice old vitamins, and, stay black and little Tupac.
Get you some Tantra. Learn about Tantra.
And also go into the Pure Bliss Kinky website and get some of that in your system too, because I think once we get off the show, I will be going over there, because I'm gonna go over there and give me some things. Cause she said something about a swing. I'm trying to figure out if my ceiling is strong enough for that.
You better make sure whatever you do, you need to put it on what they call the beam, the stud. Cause you're gonna fall straight through. You seen those videos of people trying to practice on the pole and they fall right over. You better make sure you put it on the stud if you're trying to swing through. Swing on through. Put it on the stud.
Then thought it through, but yeah, call your loved ones, man, right now. Tell them you love them. Holler at them. Y'all be good. Y'all be faithful. Stay up and stay thirsty, my friend.
Stay thirsty?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. All right. Thanks, Bando. Oh, you can catch us next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. The name of our podcast is What's New in Your World. Today we talked about sacred sexuality. Thank you for those that have joined. Thank you for those that have joined on my Instagram. We're going to talk next week what we said it was about, the do's and don'ts in the bedroom.
Yes.
We're going to talk about that next week. Bedroom, do's and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts and
shoulda, couldas, wouldas, and diddas and duddas.
Well, don't do it. Don't do it.
Next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We stream live on Facebook and YouTube. Facebook is WNIYW. YouTube is What's New in Your World. And you can connect with us on our Instagram, WNIYW. That's how to connect with us. See you next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Peace. And the credits.